Hello and welcome to a very special Saturday video. Today, the dudes who are joining you are myself, David, and a newcomer, Bryan.
Hi guys, I'm Bryan.
He usually produces for us, but I pulled him in front of the camera today to help me with this unboxing because we are unboxing this behemoth,
Curse City.
Warhammer Quest Curse City. I've been looking forward to this one. I'm not really big on most of GW's board games that they come out with, but this one, as soon as I saw that Vampire Hunter miniature, I was hooked.
Oh, absolutely.
I was absolutely hooked.
So, all these heroes are looking absolutely phenomenal. This game, great RPG element to it. And
yes.
Honestly, I'm a big 40K guy myself. I'm more into the sci-fi, but recently David here and a couple of our other buddies at the shop really been getting me into the Warhammer Quest and Age of Sigmar, so I just had to give this a shot.
Oh yeah, definitely, and I'm glad he's going to be playing this with me. You guys go ahead and check it out. If you like the video, if you guys are interested in what you see and you guys want to see us play it on the channel, definitely let us know by leaving a comment on this video. You can do that on Twitch. You can do that on YouTube. You can send us an email. We always have our email up on our screen there, so you can send us an email or tweet at us. I don't use the Twitters. I don't know I don't know anything about birds. Yeah. I don't know anything about birds.
We will have somebody taking care of it.
Yes, someone will help me with that so I can know what the birds are doing. But until then, let's go ahead and let's jump into this. I want to thank Game Vault for allowing me to purchase this copy today right as we open, and I've been itching all day to open it up. Love you guys over there, Corey and Lindy. They just did a big time remodel on the store, so definitely go by and check it out. I think you guys will be really, really happy with what they've been doing. They were busy.
It is absolutely beautiful. Everybody's checking it out, and it's been the busiest I've seen for a good minute.
Yeah, oh yeah. So let's go ahead and jump into this. We'll try not to eat up too much of your time. We do have, we're going to show off the Curse City book, and we're going to show off the Curse City this. I know it's weird to show off a book, but there is a surprise inside that we wanted to show you guys. So you may want to pick up the book as well as the board game. So let's go ahead and look at the board itself, and we're going to go ahead and start. I've already kind of got it started here, but let's go ahead and get this. It's a true unboxing. Still got the cellophane on it and all that good stuff.
Get that beautiful plastic off of it for sure, my man.
Alrighty. Go ahead and toss that my way, and I will take care of this and toss it on the floor because I'm just a savage like that. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. I do like the artwork a lot. I do like the aesthetic. It's a lot of red, which I'm cool with. Red's, a very, very powerful color.
I'm personally a big fan of this whole black and white for the main characters. The red and the black really help them stand out a lot. And it really gives you that really nice classic look of good versus evil. Gets you the idea of hey, these are your heroes. They're in a dark situation. They are definitely going to be fighting some, forces of evil.
Oh, yeah, definitely. All right, so straight out of the gate, we got ourselves some sprues. All righty. I'm going to move this guy over here. Okay, man, let's see if we can show off some of these sprues on our little side camera here.
You want to go to the side? No.
Yeah, let's see. Alrighty. Okay, so yeah, we got some good stuff here. These are some of the most detailed of GW miniatures I've seen in a while. They are fantastic. Absolutely love them. This one here looks like it's the dwarf and a part of the ogre. Alrighty, and then this one here is some more of the rest of the sprues. We'll move that so you guys can see a little bit. Yeah, that's looking good, good stuff. I cannot wait to get these guys assembled and painted up.
Oh, this plastic feels absolutely amazing.
Yes, it feels so good. Yes, it feels so sturdy. This is the wolf. He is the vampire, the bad vampire that we're going to be trying to kill overall in the campaign. Very, very nice. Love that. Look at the rest of, oh my god, that is so much plastic. 60 miniatures.
60 miniatures for the initial release, and I think they were going to definitely work way over 100 after the expansions.
Yeah, I believe this one is actually going to be getting expansions, which they typically don't really do a whole lot of. That's amazing. I'm really happy about that.
If I'm not mistaken, the only one we really seen any expansions for was the Black Fortress.
Yeah, you didn't really see much for, what's it called, for Silver Tower. You didn't really see much for that, yeah. Alrighty, so then let's go ahead and go to all real quick and let's see. Alright, so this guy here looks like it's just piece of cardboard.
Yeah, usually they like to put some sort of artistic kind of barrier between components. That way you just kind of know what's the where the miniatures are, protect that plastic, and then protect a lot of the kind of decorative covers for a lot of the cards, the boards, all that kind of good stuff.
Nice. This here is for the book. That's pretty cool. You mind opening those up for me so we can show those? They did include an errata. They did fix one of the characters. They had the sequence wrong in this book here, so this is the errata to fix that. So I'm glad that they did that already. And oh my God, look at all this. We got some great stuff in here. Oh man, this is so cool. Oh, so that is a chunky deck of cards right there. That is a chunky deck of cards. Mm-hmm. That is pretty cool right there. That's a lot. I'll open that up here in just a minute. And oh lordy, look at these here. These are fantastic. The cardboard is so thick. I don't know if you can see just how thick that is. That is amazing. That is so good. I got to give it to them. Like, they didn't go cheap on these things, man. Look at that. Yeah, that's... They did not go cheap at all.
I was afraid this was just going to be standard cardstock, but
this is like, double thick cardstock.
Yeah, double thick, got a little bit of the laminate to it, so it's going to be nice and preserved.
The art is so good on here. The text is nice and big and clear. All the information that you need. I can't wait to put this guy together and paint him. Everything you need to know about all of the monsters is on here. That's really cool. Bat swarms and rat swarms and Ulfenwatch and the characters. So we got Octren Glimskry. That's pretty cool. We got Cleona Zeitingale. I'm really interested in her. She looks like the typical healer type. And if you know me, I like healers. I like white mages. I like that kind of stuff. We got Dagna Holdenstock here. That's the dwarf. Then we got Glario Van Alten, the third. That guy looks really cool. That's one of the ones that you're like, yeah, you definitely want to see.
Yes, that guy.
Yep, that guy's really cool. Then we got Brutog Corpse Eater. I mean, sounds like a bad guy, but he's on our. Thankfully, he's on our side.
Honestly, when I first saw the character, I wasn't sure. I was pretty sure it was going to be like a mini boss, one of the lieutenants or something.
Yeah, but nope, he's on our side. Which
apparently,
is good.
that's going to be like your big berserker tank.
Yeah, Qualthus the Exile. Jelsin Darok, the one that I'm super excited about. I'm super excited about this guy. And we got Captain Imelda Braskov. That's a lot of characters that you get for a 4-player game. That's really cool. They gave you double the amount of characters that you can play just to give you more options. They didn't do that in Silver Tower. I had like 6 for a 4-player game.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, I definitely love the option that, like, no matter what, you always have your backup character. Like, and if I'm not mistaken, you can even play the solo player, even though it says 2-player on the box.
Yes.
Play it solo, and you still get to pick up to 4.
Yeah, that is a misprint on the box. It is 1 to 4, not 2 to 4. You can play the game solo, which is very nice. Alrighty, let's take a quick break from the cards and let's look at this here. So it comes with the rulebook, which is really nice. Like, it's nice and thick. The pages feel really good. GW knows how to print a rulebook. I'll give them that. They know how to print a rulebook.
If this is anything like their recent rulebooks for Age of Sigmar or 9th edition 40k, it should be really streamlined, really easy to understand, and very clear about its directions.
Yeah, exactly. Then we have the quest book here. Now, this is a chunky book. That is a chunky book. 56 pages. Well, 55 pages. 55 pages of questing goodness. That is amazing there. I cannot wait to get into that.
Got some interesting looking envelope here if you want to show that off to the side.
When I saw this is really cool. I'm not going to be opening this tonight. This guy will not be opened up. Not this one. So this one you open up only when the final assault decapitation journey has been completed.
Oh, so they seal off the final boss for you.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. And maybe the final scenario. That's really cool.
Oh.
So you get to be surprised. No one can read ahead like if somebody's already opened it. That's really cool. So the first time you see that, it's going to be completely new, completely different. That's cool.
Looks like we got a bit of a War scroll, sorry.
Yeah, so one of the cool things about this is that they included not only the War Scrolls, like on these guys, they have, what is it? There is the War Scrolls, so that way you can play them in
Age of Sigmar.
Age of Sigmar. So everything in here is so that way you can play them in Age of Sigmar. That's really, really cool. And they tell you what armies they go into, like Radakar the Wolf. He belongs to Death, Vampire, Soulblight. He's a hero, wizard, vampire lord, and of course his name is Radakar the Wolf. Like that's really cool. I like that you can put them in.
I could definitely see a lot of people using them as their warlord for Age of Sigmar, especially with the new Soulblights coming out.
Yes, now that Soulblight's coming out, that would be fantastic. That'd be really good. You can see like Jelson, he's in the cities of Sigmar. He's in Ulfenkarn. That's really cool. Yeah, I mean, most of them are in cities of Sigmar, but you can use Dagnai Holdenstock. You can use them in Caradon Overlords, which is really cool. That's good stuff. This is something that they didn't have to include, but just that adds so much more value because it's not a cheap box. It's not a cheap box. They wouldn't
have anybody for my Slaves of Darkness, would they?
I don't know. How about you have a look and see?
Take a quick look here.
The last thing we got here, this is how you're going to be building everybody. It's in color. It's really nice. It's very, very simple. What I like about this is that these are the formed pieces, so you don't need glue necessarily to put them together. I'll still use glue because I like to glue my models together, but they're easy fit. If you want to play, you can cut everything out, you can put it together really fast, and you can start playing straight away. That way you don't have to wait around. That's really cool. I do appreciate that quite a bit. That's really, really good. So we got everybody here that we can do. That's really, really cool. Really, really cool. Then we have, of course, some bases that we have, and then I wanted to show you guys these. I don't care much about these other little dice, but the dice that you use for these are actually going to be these guys here. So they each have like a 0, 1, or 2 pips on them. So that's if you miss, you get a regular hit or you get a crit. They're really cool. I really, really like those.
Oh, so they make it real clear and easy whether or not you hit or not and how well you do.
Yeah, you don't have to go look at any charts or anything like, oh, what's my to hit rating and what's that? It's like, no. Certain weapons will tell you like, hey, use these blue dice. Use the blue dice, you roll them, and oh, I got a crit and I got 1. And the weapon will tell you how much damage it does on a crit and how much damage it does on a hit. Really simple, really streamlined. You're not looking at tables or anything, which I appreciate. Yeah. Any game that I don't have to crack the rulebook open every 2 minutes for, right. I really, really appreciate.
Anything you don't need battle scrap for.
Yeah. I really, really appreciate that stuff. We got our big base here for Ulfen, or the Wolf, I should say, and then this.
Yeah. Now this is the one I've been eyeing.
Now this, I appreciate this so much. Board game companies do this. Give us bags. It doesn't cost you that much to toss some bags in a box for us, so that way we can organize our games the way we'd like to. Please, please, please. More board game companies, which they're getting better. They are getting better. But more board game companies need to do stuff like that. And this is GW did this. If GW can do this, any company can do this. These guys are really cool. The art is so good.
So beautiful.
I just cut my nails this morning, so I'll have you try that guy.
Trying to say something?
Yes, I am. So we got some more cards here. We got this is the Discovery deck. This is the deck where you can actually find like items, or you can get trapped. Like all sorts of things can happen. You can get realm stones. All sorts of stuff can happen with this deck. This deck is really cool. You're going to be using this in every game. And then you have your traits here. So like you have Lore Master, you have Blade, you have Executioner, and Stalwart. Your traits can level up as you play the game, which they get better and better and better the more you use them, which is just really, really cool. I really, really appreciate that. I lost my thing.
Oh, no.
I hit a button. Sorry, hit the wrong button. But yeah, that's really, really cool. Really, really like that. So it does have a campaign feel to it. Instead of you leveling up like after encounters now, you level up after the entire like quest is finished for each one, which is cool. It really helps you want to carry through and want to play more and more and more. I really appreciate the changes that they've made to the rules to this. Because honestly, I wasn't the biggest fan of Silver Tower. It felt kind of bland. This, though, everything I've seen so far looks like it's going to be a really, really good experience. Really excited.
I'm personally super excited to get started in this. I would love to play this as soon as possible.
Yeah, I'm looking at trying to get this thing built up and painted as soon as possible because this thing is so pretty. I think it really deserves to be painted for when we play it. So this is so nice.
Let's go ahead and get a close-up on that, actually. Go ahead and open our screen real quick. And then board only.
Yeah, these are so nice. These look so good. The lamination, they're nice and thick. The artwork is fantastic. They're nice and clear, so that way you can see. It denotes everything. I really, really like these. I was really, really impressed with how these look. I mean, typically, a lot of board games, they'll use too thin of materials and it just doesn't look very good. It doesn't feel very good. But this stuff is absolutely amazing. They pop out, pretty easily. That's really nice. That these are so good. And of course, we have all of our little ones here. We're not going to punch out everything right now because
even look at that. You barely even have any of the little cardboard dots.
Exactly. Some stuff like this, I literally have to take a X-Acto knife and scrape the sides off to make sure that they're even. This shows how well they're made. They're just there's nothing there almost. That's really good. I'm very, very impressed with that. GW has actually put out a very, very good product for this. I really like this, and this is a lot of cardboard in this.
Ooh, look at all them tiles.
Yep, that is a lot of cardboard in this. Bright, vibrant colors. Everything looks very, very good. It's easy to see everything. I absolutely love it. It is so very, very nice. Love that. The last thing I wanted to show you guys today is I wanted to go ahead and show you guys the Cursed City book. Mm-hmm. So the Cursed City, this is the novel, okay? They do have this at Game Vault as well as the base game at Game Vault for Cursed City. The cool thing about this is if you open it up to the very back, it actually has an envelope here. And if you pull this guy out of the envelope, let's see if I can, you actually get another character card for Morvel Oldbrecht.
Ooh.
That's really cool. So
that's a nice bonus.
Yeah, that's a cool little bonus of buying this. Now, if you were able to pre-order this with GW, you actually got a really cool key. I was not able to do that, sadly, so I didn't get the key, so that's the one thing I'm missing. But maybe one day I'll actually pick up that key if I decide that this guy's going to stay in my collection. It's definitely got a spot right now. But we're going to have to play through a few games, and then I'll give you guys my final verdict on what I think of the game. But if the components are any indication, if they're even close to the indication of how good the game is actually going to be, this is going to be one heck of a game.
Oh,
this is
absolutely.
Going to be one really, really fun game.
I mean, you already know I'm personally familiar with a lot of your reviewing critiques, and, I mean, just plastic flags alone. Yeah, that's getting you bonus points. These tiles, everything, all the components, just so beautiful.
Oh yeah. My only downside right now is I don't like these little dice. I don't really like these. These aren't great. But I'll replace them with my own dice. I'm cool with that. That's not a big deal. I understand that this is to keep the cost down. I get it. I get it. But I have nice laser cut dice that I like to use for pretty much everything that I do. So I'll be using those. But these feel really good.
So beautiful.
Those feel really, really good.
They don't even feel all that heavy. They look chunky, but so light.
Yep. And they roll pretty freaking well. I really like how they roll. Yeah, I really like how they roll. That was a 2, but that fell off. But yeah, then we got the extra black dice in here, so we'll need a couple of colors of dice, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll be ready to play this. Once again, if you guys really like what you see here, if you guys want to see us play this on the channel, you guys want to be involved in stuff like this, you guys want to see the paint scheme and things like that, keep an eye on the channel. Keep an eye on the Dyson Dudes Facebook and Instagram and the Davis Tiles and Terrain Instagram. And I'll be posting a lot of my progress pics there. I'll get everything built, take some pictures, post them up there, show you guys how easy it is for something like this. unboxing videos aren't things that we typically do. We've done it for one other game. We haven't done it for anything else. We do have some stuff that we will have. We're gonna have like a bit of a showcase thing here coming up. If you guys want to see this, definitely let us know. So that way we can go ahead and get on that and get all that made up. So that way we can start to play. Because I want to play with this thing painted. I really want to play with this thing
Oh, it's
painted.
going to be so beautiful, built up and painted.
Oh yeah, with the how pretty the tiles are, having all the enemies and all the characters in there that are painted, that'd be really nice. This was just a real quick video. We just wanted to share what we picked up for you today. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely keep an eye on us in the future, and we'll be back. We had to push our dominant species marine video to Monday. Real sorry about that. We had planned to do it yesterday, but I didn't get out of work until like 8:30, and by the time I would get to the studio, it'd be well after, like close to 9:30. So it's like no way we're going to be able to do it that late at night. And we are sticking to the streaming. You guys have told us you prefer streaming as opposed to recorded video, so we want to stick with that. So definitely let us know, or keep an eye on what's happening with the channel, so that way we can be involved in this together. I think that's going to do it for us. Brian, thank you so much for joining me.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for having me.
I hope you really, I hope you enjoyed yourself. No, it's a quick video this time, but hey, hopefully when we get this guy to the table, you can sit down and play with me.
I mean, I look forward to it, my man.
Alrighty. I think that's going to do it for us tonight. Remember, dudes, keep rolling dice. Good night, everybody.
Night.